Welcome back to Crawford Farms Entertainment. Last time, Krillin and the Man of Steel faced off. Krillin would have been a goner if not for a fluke. Krillin fired off a gassed out solar flare that mimicked the rays of a red sun. If you haven't watched that video, I encourage you to pause this one and go and check that one out. Anyway, at the end of the video, Chile and Superman started dating. Will Broly have a problem with that? If these two powerhouses were to face off, will the multiverse survive? One more thing. Make sure you stay tuned for a music video from our CFE Anime Music channel at the end of this video. So let's get right to it. But first, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification icon. So once upon a time in the 7th universe, Broly and Chile were planning a fun day together, filled with laughter, games, and a bit of Roblox. Broly was excited to spend time with Chile as he had developed deep feelings for her that he couldn't quite put into words because, well, Broly isn't really all that bright. Chile was sophisticated and highly intelligent and had never really considered Broly as anything more than just a friend or like a really dumb older brother. But Broly saw her as his eternal Roblox roommate. As they wandered through the city, Broly noticed a tall figure hovering above the buildings. It was none other than Superman, the Man of Steel, known for his superhuman strength and sense of justice. Broly had heard of him and was kind of a fan. Broly's heart skipped a beat, partly out of admiration for the incredible hero and partly because he was fascinated by the bright red and blue colors of his costume. As Superman descended, Broly watched as Chile became more and more excited. She jumped up and down and clapped her hands together like an excited schoolgirl. Broly was even more puzzled than usual. "Chile, need to go potty?" he said with a puzzled look. Chile paid the comment no mind as she grew even more excited, resembling a kid about to open a Christmas gift. What in the world was going on? What Broly didn't realize was Superman and Chile had been dating ever since Superman's defeat at the multiversal martial arts tournament at the hands of Krillin. He was embarrassed and still broke because he had won no prize money for second place. It was bad enough he had lost to Krillin, but on top of that, he was starting to realize that Krillin could beat him again because he would always have access to that red solar flare. And literally any fighter in the 7th universe would be able to reproduce that attack. He was at his lowest point, and just as he was about to begin to sink lower and lower into the deep dark pit of despair and regret, he saw a glimmer of hope peeking through the darkness. Sure, Chile was a catch, but in the Boy Scouts' depressed state, if Roshi's sister Baba had asked him out, he would have made her Baba Kent. When Chile started flirting with him and then asked him out, Supes was on cloud 9 and couldn't wait to see where this new relationship might take him. Once Superman landed, Chile ran up to him and the two started talking. The entire time they were chatting, Chile didn't stop smiling. Superman was smiling too, and the two never broke eye contact. Broly thought to himself, maybe they're cousins or something, until Superman planted a wet one right on Chile's cheek. "What? That's my Chile," he shouted. "We were supposed to play." Unable to suppress his emotions any longer, Broly approached Superman with determination in his eyes. "Superman," he called out, his voice echoing through the city, "we need to talk." Broly grabbed Superman by the arm and ushered him away from his beloved Chile. Superman was surprised by Broly's strength, but wasn't even a little concerned. Superman was calm but visibly annoyed, and Broly was on the verge of an all-out meltdown. Chile, sensing the tension in the air, rushed over to intervene. "Why do you want to fight him, Broly?" she asked, concern etched across her face. Broly took a deep breath and looked into Chile's eyes. "Chile, I love you," he confessed, his voice trembling. "I can't bear the thought of losing you to someone else." Chile smiled softly, touched by Broly's honesty. "That's sweet, Broly, but I thought we were friends," she replied, her voice filled with warmth. "I value our friendship so much." Broly's expression shifted, a mixture of sadness and guilt. Chile stepped closer to him and gave him a comforting hug. "But Broly, we can work through this. We can still be friends and support each other," she assured him. As Chile and Broly shared a heartfelt moment, Superman watched from a distance, simmering with jealousy. Unable to contain his anger, he swooped down and aggressively confronted Broly. Now, Superman," Chile interjected, stepping between the two towering figures. There's no need for violence, but Superman was blinded by his envy. You dare steal the love of this fair maiden from me? Prepare to face the wrath of the Man of Steel, he bellowed, his voice echoing through the city. Superman was still in his feelings over Lois and his upset loss to Krillin. Superman was at his breaking point. He flew towards Broly with such speed that he created a gust of wind that wreaked havoc throughout the city. Superman hit Broly with an uppercut that sent him flying into outer space. Superman, suddenly remorseful for the attack, flew up out of the atmosphere to check on the airborne Saiyan. Once he reached orbit, he was met by a now enraged Saiyan warrior. These two titans were about to face off. Broly, in his battle with Gogeta, was able to strike with such force that he split the fabric of reality. Superman has produced similar feats, so what would be the end result of these two duking it out? Without holding back, the universe braced for the outcome. Superman was known for his ability to move planets, and Broly was born of a race of warriors who were able to destroy planets even as children. As the two traded blows, the universe felt it. In fact, shockwaves carried throughout the multiverse. Superman had a slight advantage in speed and technique, but Broly was stronger, and even stronger than he was when he fought Gogeta. Superman could hit him, but was unable to do any damage. As the battle raged on, Superman realized that he was getting nowhere and had no way to defeat Broly. They were pretty much at a stalemate. Superman knew he needed a plan, so he decided to attempt to reason with Broly. "Stop," shouted Superman. Broly stopped in his track like a young child, yielding to the directives of an adult. "Now look, let's act like adults here. I'm sorry for hitting you, but if this keeps up, we're gonna destroy the universe, the woman we both love. Do you understand that?" shouted Superman. "Broly understand," he responded. "Now look, me and Chile are in love and—" Superman didn't get to finish that sentence. He was distracted by Broly hulking out and going full-blown berserker. His anger pushed him right to full power. When Saiyans power up, every aspect of their being is enhanced. He was now just as fast as Superman, but he was now stronger than the Man of Steel, and his strength was still rising. Superman was near death. King Kai perceived what was going on, and so he reached out for help. Goku was out of reach, and Vegeta was with him. King Kai knew only another Saiyan could reel him in. He reached out to the Sixth Universe for help. Amidst the chaos, just as Broly was about to deliver a fatal blow, a golden aura appeared. A female Saiyan descended from the heavens. It was Kefla, the fusion of Caulifla and Kale, who had been observing the battle. "Leave him alone, Broly," Kefla shouted, her voice filled with determination. As she protected Superman, she tried to calm her fellow Saiyan. Love is not something that can be fought over. It should be cherished. Broly, caught off guard by her sudden appearance, listened to Kefla's words and saw the error of his ways. Kefla's noble act and strong spirit touched Superman's heart, and then a goofy look developed on his face. What in the world was going on now? In that moment, Superman and Kefla understood that they were meant for each other. What in the world? They exchanged a glance and a smile, leaving Broly and Chile to silently observe the love that had blossomed. With the battle settled, Chile approached Broly, her voice soothing and filled with understanding. "Broly, please calm down. We can continue to be friends, but who knows what the future holds?" Broly nodded, tears welling up in his eyes, and he expressed his heartfelt apologies to both Chile and the newly formed couple, Superman and Kefla. What in the world? Incredibly, over time, Broly and Chile's bond grew even stronger. They continued their friendship, and their connection deepened even further. Eventually, their feelings took a romantic turn, and they realized they were soulmates. With the blessings of their loved ones, they went on to marry and build a life together, forever grateful for the twists and turns that had brought them together and brought them closer. And so, in the realm of love and heroes, Broly and Chile's story became a tale of friendship, forgiveness, and the transformative power of true love. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening if you're tuning in via the podcast. This was completely Sylvia's idea. I kind of like it, but I kind of want Chile and Superman to stay together, but you know what? They're the bosses. If you like this video and want to see more like it, make sure you click like and subscribe and hit the notification icon. Also, if you have a moment, stay tuned and listen up for a music video from our CFE Anime Music channel. Thank you, and stay super, my friends. I'm a beast. Gohan's the name, a legend in the making. I'm bound for fame. As a child, I was predicted to exceed. My pops go cool, no limits indeed. But I chose a different path, forgot my might. Seeking a normal life, ran from the fight. Family, love, and a future so bright. Little did I know, my flame would ignite. The only way to keep them all safe. Unleash the beast, step up to the plate. Unleash the beast, a warrior untamed. My true potential now fully reclaimed. I was a kid living life so carefree. Didn't know my power, what I'm supposed to be. But fate had a plan and put me back in. Couldn't avoid the fight, had to defend. Neglected my training, left it all behind. But when danger came a knocking, I couldn't stay blind. Cell was a challenge, threatening Earth's fate. Had to step up, let the beast away. I'm a beast, no longer restrained. Unleash my fury, can't be contained. In the face of danger, I won't retreat. Son Gohan, that's the name, and I bring the heat. Cell thought he had me trapped in his grasp, but he didn't realize I was about to beat his wound. Radiating the energy, my power soared high. Unleash my true self, fear in his eyes. With each blow exchange, his power multiplied. The battle raged on, a warrior spirit won't hide. Seeing my true potential, the world watched it all. Gohan's true power, a sight they never saw. I'm a beast, no longer restrained. Unleash my fury, can't be contained. In the face of danger, I won't retreat. Son Gohan, that's the name, and I bring the heat. From neglect and doubt, I emerge so strong. Realize my purpose, where I truly belong. Gohan the warrior, a force to be reckoned. Fighting for my loved ones, never to be second. So remember my friend, when life gets tough, unleash your inner beast when you've had enough. Embrace your true potential, let your spirit soar. Become a warrior, I'm a beast, no longer restrained. Unleash my fury, can't be contained. In the face of danger, I won't retreat. Son Gohan, that's the name, and I bring the heat. I'm a beast, no longer restrained. Unleash my fury, can't be contained. In the face of danger, I won't retreat. Son Gohan, that's the name, and I bring the heat.